The Lion Guard, Guardians Divided. Season 1, Episode 4. Fractures. Opening scene. Beneath the surface. Morning at the Lion Guard's lair is quiet, but tense. Kian sits with his head lowered, his golden fur shadowed by early light breaking through cracks in the stone walls. Fu Li approaches silently and settles beside him. Fu Li. You didn't sleep again. Kian. How could I? Fu Li. What's eating at you this time? Kian finally looks at her, tired eyes full of weight and frustration. Kian. Everyone says they want what's best for the Pride Lands, but they won't listen. Not to me, not even when lives are at stake. It's like my voice doesn't matter anymore. Fu Li. It does, at least, it should. Kian. Sometimes I wonder if Vatani should have won. Maybe then none of this would be happening. Fu Li recoils slightly but sees the pain behind the words. Kian. All I've ever wanted is to protect the circle of life, but lately, I can't even protect the guard, and I keep thinking about Ronnie, about how she made me feel seen, understood, not just a leader, not just the roar, just me. Fu Li. You know you can be that with us too, right? With me. Kian glances at her, his first genuine, if brief, smile in weeks. Scene 2, Vatani's mission. Elsewhere, Vatani receives news that communication with part of the Outlands has gone silent. She moves quickly, trying to find her elite guard unit, but they're nowhere to be found. She crosses paths with Fu Li, who's patrolling nearby. Vatani. Fu Li, good, you'll do. I need someone to come with me to the Outlands. Fu Li. I'm not one of your lions. Vatani. Today you are, unless you plan on letting whatever is brewing down there go unchecked. Fu Li. Fine, but I report to Kian, not you, and I sure as heck don't take orders from you. They leave together, the tension thick between them. Scene 3, Anga's alarm. At Pride Rock, Anga flies in urgently. Anga. Leopards, in the northern plains, a full strike, not just scouts. Kian. Get the guard, now. Within moments, the Lion Guard is assembled, except for Fu Li. Kian. Where's Fu Li? Anga. We haven't seen her, should we wait? Kian. No, there's no time, we move now. Scene 4, the ambush. The Lion Guard arrives at the northern plains, only to be ambushed by a well-coordinated leopard strike force. The fight is brutal and chaotic. Beshti is knocked off a ridge and lands hard, injuring his shoulder. Ono is clipped by a leopard's claws mid-flight, his wing badly torn. Bunga is slammed into a rock and temporarily knocked out. Kian, fending off multiple attackers, suffers a deep gash across his chest in a savage clash with a massive leopard. The guard barely escapes with their lives, limping, bleeding, and shaken. Scene 5, in the Outlands. Meanwhile, Fu Li and Vatani arrive in the Outlands and are met by Jasiri and her hyenas. The mood is tense. Jasiri. I thought we'd settled this. Vatani. You've been quiet lately, suspiciously quiet. Fu Li. This isn't the time, we're not here to fight. Vatani scowls but holds her ground. Jasiri watches her warily. The only thing preventing bloodshed is Fu Li's presence, her calm keeping the two sides from breaking into conflict. Scene 6, the return and the explosion. The injured Lion Guard returns to Pride Rock, dragging themselves up the main pathway. Simba, Kiara, Nala, and Kova rush out in alarm. Kian barely manages to walk. His chest wound is wrapped with leaves, but blood still seeps through. Then he sees Vatani and her guard, returning from the opposite side, and Fu Li with them. Kian. You went with her. Fu Li. I didn't know it would happen like this. Kian. You should have asked me before taking one of my guard. Vatani. Maybe if you weren't so busy throwing tantrums at council meetings, your guard wouldn't wander. Kian's eyes flare with fury. He turns and storms into the council chamber, bleeding, shaking with rage. Scene 7, the Pride Rock argument. Inside the main den, Simba, Kiara, Kovu, and Nala await. The room falls quiet when Kian storms in, chest still bleeding, his face a mask of fury. Kian. You let Vatani take Fu Li without even telling me, because clearly my leadership doesn't matter anymore. Simba. That's not what happened. Vatani acted without approval. Kian. Exactly, and no one stopped her. Kiara. You're overreacting. Kian. We almost died today. If Fu Li had been with us, maybe we wouldn't have. Maybe Bunga wouldn't be unconscious. Maybe Ono could still fly. Kovu. Kian, I get that you're upset, but... Kian. Upset? I'm furious. Every time I try to do the right thing, you all push me aside like my opinion doesn't matter. Nala. You're not wrong to be angry, Kian. But this isn't. Kyan. No, this is exactly the time. Ever since I chose to stay, it's been a battle, not just against the leopards, against all of you. I fought to be heard, and now look, my guard's broken, and I'm the only one who even seems to care. Kiara. You think you're the only one who cares? Maybe if you didn't treat everyone like they're your enemy, we'd actually be working together. Kyan. I treat people like my enemy? You're the one who keeps pointing claws at allies like Jasiri while real threats burn through our borders. Kiara. You're just bitter because you didn't become king. Admit it. Kyan. Maybe the Pride Lands would have been better off if I had. Stunned silence. Kovu. Watch your mouth. Kyan. No, I've been watching it too long. He turns and walks out, not looking back. Scene 8. The Wounded Guard. In Rafiki's healing hut, the lion guard is treated with care. Ono's wing is splinted. Beshti's shoulder is being wrapped. Bunga groans faintly, still unconscious. Kyan lies silent, chest bandaged and breathing heavily. The mood is heavy, even Rafiki looks concerned. Scene 9. Fuli's guild. That night, Fuli sits alone, tail curled tightly around her paws. Assad approaches, settling beside her. Fuli. If I'd been there, they might not have gotten hurt. Kyan might not have. Assad. You didn't know. You thought you were helping. Fuli. I should have trusted my instincts. I should have stayed. Assad. You're not perfect, but you're loyal, and next time, that'll make all the difference. She leans silently against him, eyes still full of guilt. Final scene. A lonely leader. At the edge of the lion guard's lair, Kyan sits alone, chest aching. He stares out into the night, toward the backlands, toward the stars, and silently, toward Ronnie, wherever she is. The camera pans up to the sky. And far away, Ronnie travels across the savannah under the moonlight, unaware of just how broken everything has become.